Hi, I'm Rose McDonough and I am a retired home ec teacher. I used to teach my 7th graders about folding laundry, and I also like to give them a little bit of information. So according to an article in January 2017 put out by the National Fire Protection Association, 17,000 fires a year start in your dryer. How scary is that? Only a third of them come from the lint. Only a third. Okay, but how's the other ones? Well, I went on to read. Sometimes it's something with the ignition, sometimes it's the motor that gets too hot, and it stems back to the lint tray. Please be sure to clean your lint tray out before you use it. If you notice that your laundry has an odor to it, like it smells a little mildew, that means there is lint somewhere. Maybe it's not in your tray. Check all the way down, all the way to your dryer vents, all the way to outside, and make sure that there isn't any lint in there. Something that I do, I now have this cool little thing that I have that I can attach to my vacuum cleaner and put down in to go down even further. If you don't have that, well, you know, we've been all saving these toilet tissue rolls forever here because we've been using so much. Or a paper towel holder, the roll from there, put down in, put your attachment on, it'll fit down in and you can vacuum out the lint. But make sure you take care of that. Go outside if you have to and blow the lint out. Whatever, clean the lint out because that's where the fire starts. Again, if your clothes smell mildewy, if they feel excessively hot, it's probably because the air is not circulating and getting out. And don't overload your dryer. I should say that to people who live in my house. All right, so I want to show you the fun fold because you want to be able to get your kids to be able to start doing their own laundry. Or maybe you're a college kid and you've never done your laundry. Your mom's been doing it for you forever. It's about time you learned how to do it. My twins were 8 years old when they learned how to do their own laundry. Everybody in my house does their own laundry. Nobody complains about they lost their socks. Nobody complains about somebody else is wearing my t-shirt. Nothing like that happens simply because Jack has to be in everything. Did you ever notice that? So I've got my mother's a twin shirt, and of course when you fold, you want whatever you have on the outside that's on the front of it to be seen. So, you know, for me, I'm a really fast folder. I just take it, flip my hands in, flip it this way, and then I fold it again, and I fit all my shirts in my drawer this way. They go in there because then I can quickly see what they are and what I want to wear. But that's not any fun, is it? And if you are 8 years old and you're learning how to fold, you won't be able to do it just as fast as I do. So you may want to lay it down, and you might want to draw an imaginary line in between the collar and the shoulder seam. So you want to fold it over, and you want to fold it over, and then you can do it in thirds or whatever it is. Yeah, okay, that's kind of boring too. Let's do the fun fold instead. So I'm going to shake it down. I'm going to have my shirt straight up this way. Let's try to get out some of these wrinkles in here now. And I want to imagine an imaginary line that's going down, that same imaginary line. Up here by the collar is point A, and I'm pinching it with my forefinger and my thumb. Kind of like, you know, when you want to pinch your sibling, that's the same thing. You're pinching it. That's point A. Halfway in between is point B. And then all the way down here is point C. So I'm pinching A, I'm lifting up and pinching B, I'm crossing to C, which I'm now grabbing that. See how my arms are crossed? I'm unfolding, shaking it down, and dropping it. Now come on, tell me that's not a fun way to fold. I personally think it is. All right, so you need me to see that how it goes again? So you lay it down. And I've got this line going on over here. Point A, it's across from me, it's not closest to me. I'm reaching over. Point A, pinch B, and now I'm crossing to C. See how I'm using my middle finger to lift it up. Uncross, drop it down, that's all you need to do. Okay, so that's a fun one. Maybe it's not perfect, but heck, it's folded, and that's all I need to know, and it goes in the drawer. And if you want to, you can fold it in half again, and again put it in your drawer. However you can. I found that when I used to do all of my shirts like this, and I stacked them on top of each other, I never found what I was looking for. Once I started doing them this way, I always knew. So I have a lot of mothers of twin shirts. So I use my Mother's of Twin shirts. And then I also have Riverside shirts because, you know, that's where I spent 10, 12, 14 years of my life. So because of that, I have a lot of those shirts. So I want to know which one I'm having when I'm lifting them out. And then I've got Kiss Me, I'm Irish and a few other ones that I only wear at certain times. Okay, so that's that. I threw this coat in here just to show you if you needed to do something like a coat, how would you do? Everybody tries to fold from up here. Don't. Go down to the bottom instead. Fold it in here, just like that. Work from the bottom. Take your sleeves from the bottom. You can either fold them in this way or cross them down and pull it up. That's an easy way to fold too. All right, next I want to show you how to do sheets. So I'm going to shift to the side here. So a few weeks ago I was folding some laundry and then I was doing the sheets and I was reminded that my friend Becca had asked me a lifetime ago, hey, do you know, I'm sorry, I'm laughing because the dogs wanted their biscuits. You heard the dog lapping the water, walking around here, and now the chimes are going off at 8 o'clock, which is normally when they get their biscuit. So I'm just humored about everything that could happen during this time has happened today. All right, anyway, Becca had asked me about how do you fold fitted sheets? And I was just reminded of it a week or so ago when I was folding my sheets, and I thought, maybe that's one of the life lessons that I should do. Surely you can do the flat sheet. Everybody can do the flat sheet. But how do you do the fitted sheet? Well, it's not really that hard. You use the elastic as your beginning parts. So I'm going to take this. You can decide which way. Do you want to do the pretty side onto the inside or the outside? It doesn't matter. But you take the corner and the corner where it has been sewn together and you put that together. You go over to the other part of it and you do the same thing and you just keep building all of your corners together. So I'm going to fold this one around and then I'm going to drop this on here. Also, new parents, when you're moving your child from a crib to a toddler bed, toddler sheets, you can buy them, are a little more expensive than what I want to pay. So because you're also using a crib mattress, what I did was I took crib sheets, I cut the elastic off of 2 corners, the top corners of it, so to speak, and then I had it fitted on the bottom so that when the kids are sleeping, they're not pulling them out so much. You can do the same thing. All right, so here they are. I have them hanging over. You see how I just have it hanging over my arm? This is the shorter side. I'm just going to lift that up. I'm going to have it so it's kind of a rectangle. It's not a great rectangle, but it's a rectangle nonetheless. And then I want to make sure that my sheet, I'm going to fold mine in third, I guess I'm having a little extra, is going to fit the same size as this one. Why? Because I'm now going to take the pillowcase. You know, you can fold the pillowcase and make it look all pretty. These were made by my aunt, by the way. She did all of this embroidery. I have a ton of these. And so maybe you want to fold it this way. Oh, okay, there's a set. There's nothing worse than looking in your closet and trying to figure out what all goes together or trying to grab sheets out. So what I like to do is take my pillowcase and put it around my sheets. So I'm just going to put those in there. The hurrier you go, the behinder you get. You know how that is. And I just fold it. It doesn't matter if it looks great. And it goes into my closet like this. Or it goes in so that I can see, oh yeah, these are the whatever sheets. I know what it is. And then I can pull them all out at the same time. Found this out from somebody else. I wish I knew who it was, but I think it's brilliant. And I have them in my closet like that. Okay, so that's easy. That's a simple thing to do. It's not a huge life skill. I didn't teach you how to, I don't know, baste a steak today. But this is something that's a life skill that you need to know how to do, sort of. And, you know, some things that happen when kids go to college. They don't know how to balance their money. They don't know how to get up by themselves because somebody's been getting them up since they were ever going to school. And they don't know how to do their laundry. This is important stuff. So, this is an easy way. All right, so shout outs today. Who's this one? Paula Cochran. Oh, I'm trying to remember specifically. I know Paula Cochran is having her son cook some food, and I remember her saying that because he loved the cavatelli that I used to make. So Paula Cochran, thank you for commenting. And Don Wayman. Oh my gosh, blast from my past it feels like. I knew Don Wayman because when we had an exchange student, Selena, she was the area rep, and she told me that not only does she watch my videos, but she shares it with both of her kids too. So I really appreciate that. Thank you. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment. Tell me what else you want me to make or show you how to do or whatever, and I will be glad to do it. But until the next time, this is Rose McDonough. Have a good weekend.